Okay, guys, here's an experiment we did off camera. This area right here where we put down some dirt and we fooled around with static grass. And it didn't turn out too bad. We kind of like it. And so now we're going to do it over here and see if we can make it look as good or better than this. What do you think? Okay, let's get going. I got some regular Elmer's glue here that I'm going to put on here, and then I'm going to put some dirt that we have in a can that we got from out in the backyard, and then we're going to spray it with isopropyl alcohol, and then we're going to put a little glue on there after that. Okay, here we go. Get your brush in there. You can probably just pour it on there if you wanted, if you're going to put that much dirt on your project, or use a bigger brush. But this stuff dries, not real quick, but you only want to do a little bit at a time. I'm using this brush because I pretty much messed it up on the last thing. I didn't get it as clean as I should have, and I had to cut part of the bristles off to be able to use it again, so I didn't want to ruin another brush. Alright, let's put a little dirt down and see how it sticks. Now you can either, some guys sift it. This has been sifted already, so I'm just going to kind of pinch it and drop it on here like this. This is some of that Oklahoma dirt, red dirt. When I get done, I'm going to vacuum off all the stuff that did not stick. But it looks like it's sticking pretty good. Good old Elmer's glue, huh? Or you can use Mod Podge and thin it down a little bit. There. What do you think? That look pretty good? Let's get a little more right in here, maybe. There we go. And take a little isopropyl alcohol, squirt.
What does that do?
This helps the glue to run and get over everything. Now that'll dry up. Here you go. Now let's do another section over here. I think later on, when this is all dried and it's all done, I'm going to probably get some more of this dirt and fill these little deals in here with dirt, so that it looks like everything went down that way, and
Maybe put some weeds in it.
maybe put some weeds in it. And if there's some big pieces of dirt in here, that's fine, because you're going to need rocks from up here and stones and pebbles and now. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I thought I had everything. And I just kind of brush this in. And brush it around so you get it everywhere. Yeah. Sure that you got good coverage there. Now, let's go up here on the top. Probably forgot. I need to put some isopropyl alcohol here where I just did it. Yeah. There we go. Okay guys, today we're going to do some static grass, and we're going to add some other little touches to our scenery. Maybe a tree here, a couple bushes, flowering bushes, and but we're mainly going to work on static grass. And I've got two different kinds here. I think there's 4mm in here, and well, there's both of them are 4mm, but there's different colors in there as well. And we're going to be using the little vacuum cleaner, and there's the bushes, and this is what we're using for glue. I'm going to move it out of the way. And first of all, we're going to put glue down here where we want the static grass to go. And we're going to do it similar to what we had before, but we're going to be adding different stuff to it today.
Maybe you can talk about what you did to prep before you got out here. I just put some, spray adhesive on, and
Oh yeah,
I mean, you don't have to.
we put some spray adhesive on, and on top of all the dirt, so it sticks down better. This morning when I came out, we're going to be adding, like I said, some bushes to the diorama. I guess is what you'd call it. It's not really a... Just kind of put it in random places, because grass on hills like this doesn't grow perfectly like your front yard or your backyard. Just grows randomly, and there's usually bushes and stuff that keep it from spreading. And that's what we'll be doing. We'll be putting some bushes down. Okay, let's try to put down some grass. All right. Okay, this should be, turn it on and see what happens. That's all we can do, right? All right, put this down, shake it up. And then later on, we'll go back and we'll get it to
You'd usually do more coats.
yeah, may have to. This, well, that thing's going to be a pain in the butt. Let this dry a little bit, and then we'll come back and vacuum up all the stuff that didn't get on the. Yeah, oops, a little bit more right there, and right there. There we go. Turn that off. And and we'll let that dry for a little bit. And I've got some rocks over here I think I'm going to put in place right along there, and maybe some bushes, and I'll show you how we're going to do that, all right? I got a nail here. We got some trees that we spray painted this morning and put some leaves on.
Spray adhesive.
And spray adhesive on it. And we're going to put these in place. All right, we had some super tree that we had purchased, and we had some that looked pretty close to trees. So we decided, hey, let's put them in place, and we put some spray adhesive on it and put some leaves on them from, I forget what the name of the company is. Doesn't really matter, I guess. And we're going to put them in different places on the deal here, in the diorama. So I'm going to make a little hole right there where I want that to go, and then I'm going to put some glue on the base of the tree, and I'm going to put it right in the hole that I made. Okay, you take this like this, put a little glue there, take that out, and just put your tree right in that spot. There you go. You got a tree growing right next to the railroad track. And we'll put a couple more in different places, and I've got some rocks that I'm going to put in places here so that it looks more natural. Okay, we're going to take some of these here that got trimmed off, and we'll use them for like bushes growing along the edge of the track or the edge of the little hill here. Little cutter things. Oh, that thing a little bit. Cut these off like this. Put a little glue where you want it to go, say right there, and you just stick that in it. And this glue, it dries clear, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to take my oversized tweezers here and put them in place. There we go, just like that. And then put a couple more.
Put them up front.
Put them up front and where we can see them better. Cut the stems off. like that. Put a little glue right there. And then put your little bush right there. Just like that. There you go. And then you can put them in different places along there. You can put a tree in here, or like we did over there. Maybe put a couple trees in here between the two hills. Put one right there. That's just foam, so you don't have to go real deep. And then put another one right there. And get your tree like this, and just put some glue on the end of it, like that. Remember where you put the hole. Put it in there just like that. Now you got a tree. We'll try to get it to stand up a little bit better. And then we're going to put in another one right here. So, glue. Like that. Boom. Oops. I want to put some glue right there. There you go. Now we got two trees right there. They're small trees that are just getting going. Go. Now let me get a couple of rocks over here that I have painted, and we'll put them in place. See, there they are right there. They're probably not a good color for that. Never even thought about that.
You have these the brown colored rocks.
Yeah. Maybe we'll use some of these rocks that came out of the backyard. Well, they're more like dirt clods, but hey, they will work. And that's all it takes. And just go around and put them in, wherever you think they might look good, and place them there first, and then go back later or change them, whatever you want to do. That one kind of crumbled and fell apart. Later today, I'm gonna make some rocks that are more red, using the burnt umber. So let's put a couple of rocks down. Oops, quit flinging that around, dummy. All you got to do is put a little glue on the bottom and just stick it right there in place. Just like that. Now you got two rocks on your diorama here. Perfect. And maybe we'll put a tree in there. What do you think? Should we put in one like this, or should we get one off put it maybe right here?
Oh, that looks good.
Think?
Yep.
All right, let's do that then. Little glue. Both spots. Yeah, I know there's. There we go, just like that. Now we got another tree there. What do you think? How does that look? Look pretty good? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so like I said, don't worry about that glue there. When it dries, it'll be clear. You won't even know it's there. Well, shall we see how that turned out? Get the vacuum out, and maybe we'll put a couple of these in there in different places. How's that? What do you think? Yeah, I like that. Put those along in here.
What are those?
Those are those bushes that we painted this morning. We found these along the side of the road, but they were really tall. We thought, nah, that won't work for trees, so we thought we'd cut off the very, very tops and use them to make like bushes and stuff, shrubs. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do for the day. I'm going to let all this glue and stuff here dry, and then we'll come back and do a little more vacuuming, cleaning up, and then hopefully when you come back, we'll have the rest of this done over here, and this big rock here as well. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and follow us on YouTube.